Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to Let's Play God of War. We were just riding the elevator up to the summit of the mountain, when suddenly we were attacked by Draugr. So Nista, which is what Atreus used to say when he would loose an arrow at the stupid Draugr, before he got the bowstring with the light of Alfheim infused on it, means to puncture. And now that he has the light of Alfheim on it, he's been saying, you'll notice in the subtitles, Liosta, which just means to strike true. And a little bit more about Atreus, since we haven't talked an awful lot about him throughout this LP, and we're just kind of kicking dudes off of this elevator. Oh, he's the best boy. He has a birthmark under his scars that you can kind of see sometimes. The scars are a lot more obvious, but the birthmark is there. It resembles his uncle's, which is to say, not Kratos' tattoo, even though it's in a similar position, but that's because Kratos' tattoo, the one that runs down his face, the red one, is an homage to his brother, Atreus' uncle in question. His brother Deimos has that birthmark, and he most notably appears in the PSP game God of War Ghost of Sparta.
How was that for fun?
I get it. I should worry more. Is this where we get off?
No, we are stuck.
So we just have to dislodge ourselves, then we can continue ascending. Also, Atreus is covered in tattoos, runic ones.
How much farther do we have to go?
I do not know.
You think we'll get attacked again?
Definitely.
Oh boy.
Yes. Now be ready.
Kind of love the tone of that conversation. Also, how far into the draw distance you can see the axe travel. And how when it's in your line of sight, you can actually see it come all the way back to you. And then they'll just kind of fudge it a little bit if it's not directly in your line of sight. Because you wouldn't want to drop it one place, not use it for like several minutes, and then have to wait a good 15 seconds for it to travel back to you. So they cheat a little bit. So these runic tattoos that Atreus is covered in, you can sometimes see in close-ups in cutscenes. As a matter of fact, look out for them from now on. They have various meanings, and they run all up and down his body, especially on his lead bow arm, and I think on the side of his neck. And they mean things like the fortune to strike true, the one, I think, furthest up on his body, I think along his neck, says steady mind. One of them says skilled arm and quick hands. I think that's most, if not all of them. Those are the meanings of his tattoos. So have you, even though we did get XP for the fight, which is odd. Usually you don't get that until all the enemies are dead. And then another quick burst of XP from that guy.
I know.
And we have to dislodge the elevator one more time. We have a new bestiary entry, even though those were just variants of the enemies that we've already been fighting.
I think we're safe now.
If I have one big criticism of this game, at least the gameplay aspect of it, it's
Father, after we scatter Mother's
that.
ashes, what then? What comes next?
Nothing comes next. We go home.
That's it? The adventure is over?
For now. But we will have much to do. You were right earlier on the boat after cutting down the last tree. You said it felt like something had changed. And it has. And our home is no longer safe. But it will be again. And we must continue your trading.
Okay.
To go back to that real quick. It's just how many enemy types are just variants can get a little bit repetitive.
We're almost at the summit. Nothing's gonna stop us.
Go yourself, boy, and stay behind me.
And then they mix it up just like that. Hey, we read about this dude. And weirdly enough, you can actually block that snapping turtle-esque chomp. Raslir. Terror. Dude, he's so cool.
What are you doing?
Be ready.
But I think this interior fight belies just how massive this dragon is.
Hold on.
Phew. That was intense.
They have tremendous balance to have stayed upright through all that.
Hold.
Whoa, what was that?
So when this red sap we've been coming across becomes overcharged,
Crystallized sap. And there is power inside.
Incredible.
it explodes.
I can't believe we fought a dragon. I was aiming for his eyes, but I kept losing my footing. Do you think this is their home? Did they move in after the giants left? Or are they why the giants left?
Boy, the air grows thin here. No more questions. Breathe.
Oh, yes. I see.
And now we have kind of a bomb plant mechanic going.
Do you hear that? Sounds like someone screaming.
Be more of a surprise as to who's screaming if the subtitles didn't give it away.
Wait, boy.
It's Sindri. Can you kill something that big?
If we can catch it off balance.
I can distract him.
What are you doing?
We have to help him.
Break right. Find an angle. Wait for my mark.
Thank you. Hey, Ugly!
Yeah, at the behest of his son, Kratos is gonna help someone instead of shoving someone in some gears to solve a puzzle. We're doing it. We're gaining empathy and compassion through the magic of fatherhood. Also, we're gonna get a dope-ass boss fight. I think, especially there when the camera angle is so much lower and it's not showing them on kind of even planes like it did in the interior of the mountain, and because you have so much more to the environment, so many more layers, you get a much better perspective on how big Raslir is. Like the lower camera angle especially does a good job of selling that. Also, there's like a psychological effect to this in how many segments his health bar has and how big it is. It also reinforces the scope. Oh, he's so cool! So the goal here is to pick up the bomb flowers around the arena, or the bits of sap. I'm just gonna call them bomb plants forever. And whenever you see him overcharge from having shot lightning, his lasers of lightning, they'll kind of magnetize their way to him when you throw the bomb plants at him and explode. And we have messed his eye up. Or, no, it's right above his eye. It's like his brow. But we've blown a chunk of that thick hide off. He becomes progressively more messed up as we do this. Oh, this is indicating that. Ooh! We don't want to fight him far back anymore. Near the bomb plants. This is going to be up close. Oh! I love it because it sells the authenticity of a monster this size. Like, it feels every bit as big as it is. You have not only this really impressive vista to look at, like I was saying, when you get a chance to, like, glance away from the cool dragon you're fighting. It gives him this incredible sense of perspective and scale because of how, like, many layers of parallax and all these different things on the horizon that just lend perspective. It's a really, like, well-composed scene just to make him feel that much bigger. To make this all the more grander of a fight. And that is one of my favorite things. How heavy the sound is. Like, every time this... Yeah. Like, listen to him just walking around. Every time this mountain-sized dragon takes a step, its footfalls sound like bombs going off. So good. Yeah, it did the trick. Got through a large pip of that health bar. And then, obviously, the most damage that you're going to do throughout this fight is just setting bombs off in his face. Like, look how much more of his flesh under the hide is exposed now that we've done this a few times. You can even see it from here. Look at that whiffed. You have some, like, you have a little bit of fudge room, but you still have to be kind of close to his face. Yeah, the whole face is just exposed now. Raw and bloody.
Are you okay?
Yeah!
I have a plan. Be ready to lower the crane on my mark.
I don't know how this thing works!
I do not care. Be ready.
So his chomps we can block. Even when he's not trying to stomp down on us with his paws, though, not blockable. The shockwave is. But if we're directly underneath, nope. Like, even when he's not slamming them down, it sounds like bombs exploding. Oh, it's so good. The sound design for this fight is just one of my favorite things. Then we're running around. When he does the laser breath that sweeps over the arena, he does it in like kind of a zigzag pattern now. Like, he'll do one pass. We interrupted him with the bomb, but he would have followed that up with another laser going the opposite way. Hope this does it. Yep. Look at that big dumb action movie pose. Man, Razzler gets it real bad.
Wow, we actually did it. And you!
But nobody's killed a dragon for hundreds of years. Not since the grand culling of the worms. And unless I'm mistaken, you did all that for me.
You are mistaken. The dragon was simply in our path, nothing more.
You deny it all you want, but you saved me, and that deserves compensation.
What are these?
Braided mistletoe arrows, straighter than Heimdall and perfectly weighted.
Oh. Thanks?
Oh. Okay. Hold on. Ooh, not that. Have you seen my brother again?
Yeah. He said you lost your talent.
Oh, and that I'm selfish? No. I'm sure. That I value a weapon's look? No. Over its purpose? That I'm pretentious? No. And uptight? Fussy? I know what he thinks, but he can't hurt me any— Ah! Burn that.
I do not have time for this.
No. No. Wait. I have a better idea.
What?
I just need a tooth from that dragon.
Mistletoe arrows. And another benefit. So Epic, I have a question. Is the grand culling of the worms an actual thing in Norse mythology?
Watch where you grab that. Oh, never mind. Oh, so unclean. Oh, so unclean. Oh, the smell. Perfect. That should do. Oh. Yeah. I am not touching that. Just hold it out. Now, run that along the string of your son's bow. Just humor me.
Atreus, your bow.
Two passes should do it. Gently, now.
Whoa.
Oh, sure. Now you're impressed. How do I explain this? I've added a new vibrating... Oh, I see. You figured it out on your own then. Just, never mind. I wasn't just explaining the beautiful and complex artistry of my craft or anything. No, just anything to help you. Yep.
And now, when Atreus loses an arrow, he'll say Bruma, which means thunder.
Ready and ready.
Thank you all for watching. Take it easy. Have a good one.